Hello, this is Raymond Aaron. I am the Meta Man. I'm going to tell you in this video count them, six coins, crypto coins that could go viral, that could go parabolic, that could go to the moon. Now remember, I have to say this, I'm not a financial planner. I'm not a qualified advisor. Do not take my advice. And some of these coins I have investments in, of course, because I invest in this stuff. And I'm looking forward to having great profits. And I already have great profits, but of course, I have to say that past performance is no prediction of future profits. So having said that, and I mean it, if you want to invest, do your own investigation, get your own qualified financial planners, and get your own helper. I am just doing this for entertainment and education and for my own joy. So, well, first of all, what is the metaverse? What is the metaverse? The metaverse is some hybrid of physical reality and virtual reality and augmented reality, and it's the future, because when you participate with somebody, they could grab the phone, they could go out for a pee, they could do anything. But actually, in the metaverse, the interaction is weirdly more intense, because you in the physical world have to be whatever you are. I have to be 5.5 feet tall. I have to be a man. I have to wear glasses. I have to be 180 pounds. That's what I have to be, because that's what I am. But in the metaverse, I could be a world-class marathoner. I could be a triathlete. I could be a weightlifter. I could be whatever I want. And those desires are deep inside of me. Maybe you don't know that I would love to run more marathons. I've run 3 marathons. My best time is 3 hours and 25 minutes. I'm really proud of that, but I haven't run a marathon in decades. Oh man, I would love to run another marathon. I would love to cross the finish line, and I can't in the physical world, but I can in the metaverse. The metaverse allows me to have any avatar, that means any digital representation, looks like a person, could look like a frog. You could be whatever you wish. And you can interact with other people who have that same desire. And so the metaverse is going to provide such a deeper level of fun than games currently are. Games are really engaging. When you see someone playing a game, they are totally intense. But typically it's you playing a game, maybe with one other person. But in the metaverse, you can actually be walking around or flying around or swimming around or in outer space, just floating around with other players, other people, and you can invite them to do things with you. It's going to be so exciting. It is already a little bit exciting, but metaverse is crude. It doesn't have the bandwidth yet. There are a growing number of developers and programmers and coders who are creating programs and creating experiences for you. And Mr. Mark Zuckerberg has already announced that he is going to be investing billions of dollars. He didn't say what that meant, but I think it means billions of dollars a year into Facebook's version of metaverse. But there's also going to be another metaverse, a decentralized metaverse on the blockchain, and that's the one that I'll be participating in, and those are the ones that I'm going to be investing in. If you want to invest in Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook metaverse, then go buy Facebook. That's the only way I know that you can buy into Facebook's metaverse. And my guess is that Facebook stock could go up. I'm not a financial advisor, don't take my advice. But I'm going to tell you 6 coins that could moon, that could go parabolic. These are fun terms that you hear in the crypto buzz world. So I'm going to tell you what they are. I'm going to tell you their name. I'm also going to tell you their symbol. And I'm also going to tell you their market cap. Now, why is market cap more important than price? You see, a coin can have a price like $3 or 6 cents or $60,000 like Bitcoin, but that's not what's really important, because it's the market cap that's important. It's how big that coin is in total. Market cap is the product. That means you multiply the number of coins by the price per coin. So for Bitcoin, for example, there's 18.5 billion Bitcoins in circulation now. There'll never be more than 21. Currently, there's 18.5 million Bitcoins in circulation, and there'll never be more than 21 million. It's a hard stop. And currently the price is somewhere around 60,000 US dollars. If you multiply 60,000 by 18.5 million, you get its market cap of about $1 trillion, about $1 trillion. The market cap of all coins in total is about $3 trillion. It changes every second. It's about 3 trillion. Just for your information, gold is 11 trillion. So Bitcoin is small, and even crypto in total is small compared to gold. But I think it's growing. I think that the crypto market cap is going to skyrocket and surpass gold. I mean it, surpass gold. So how do you make money? First of all, you find a brand new disruptive technology, and you get in early and you do your research. Your research could be learning from me and learning from others as well, and getting qualified advice, and then investing, and then holding your investment. If you want to just buy this and then 8 hours later sell it, and then 4 minutes later buy something else, good luck to you. You'll probably lose, because everyone who tries to get in and out in a market that is highly volatile, you'll probably lose everything. So don't. So here's what I do. I look for a coin. A coin is a company. A coin is a company. A company in the real world, like a hardware store, is just a hardware store. But a coin on blockchain that does its work on the blockchain is a company that is called a coin. And in the whole crypto world, there are, I don't know, 5,000 coins. But in the metaverse, when I started this YouTube channel about a week and a half ago, there were 41 coins in metaverse. There's now, let me check, 47. In just over 1 week, the number of coins in the metaverse has gone from 41 to 47. Also, when I first started, the 23rd largest category of coins in the crypto world was the metaverse. Now it's the 19th largest category. So you can see that the number of coins in the metaverse is increasing and the market cap is increasing. It's getting very, very exciting, but we're right at the beginning. If something doubles, it hardly matters if it's going to go up 100 times. And that's what happens. You choose a good coin, that's a good company that's doing good work, that's going to change the world, and then you sit on it for a long time. You sit on it. And if it doubles, you don't do anything. And if it triples, you don't do anything. This is not financial advice. It's just entertainment and education. Because you see, the Ford Motor Company, if you bought it on day one and it went up by double, don't bother selling it, because at the beginning, Ford Motor Company was worth a few pennies and now it's worth billions. So you don't try to trade in and out. You buy a company that's a coin and you hold it and give it a chance to do its magic. So here we are. The first one I want to recommend is ENJIN. ENJIN, and its call letters are ENJ. And the reason I really like it, and the reason I mention it first, is because it's only $500 million market cap. That's pretty small. It's not an aggressive stock. It's not in the stock market. It would be called a penny stock. It's not a penny stock. I don't think it's an aggressive investment. I think it's small. It's on the smaller side. And $500 million, I mean, you might think $500 million is a lot, but not in the crypto world. And the $100 million Metaverse fund is investing in ENJIN, and it's currently near its all-time high. So it may not be the best time to buy right now. On the other hand, if it goes straight up from here, who cares? So I'm just telling you what I'm doing. I'm going to wait for a dip in order to buy it, because I don't want to buy something near its all-time high. Even if it keeps going up, I don't have to jump in. The next one I want to recommend is my all-time favorite, Sandbox. It has a 3 billion market cap. So that's nice. That gives me some confidence. And what I really like about it is that it does two things right now. It offers land. And you might say, what do you mean land? Where? Well, in the metaverse, it's like virtual land. So they have this like a village, and they have parcels of land, and the whole thing was sold out in 20 minutes, the whole thing, with real money, like US dollars, euros, pounds sterling. People actually paid real fiat currency, real money to buy that land. And then what they're going to do is they're going to build things on that land. They're going to build games. They're going to build amusement parks. They're going to build something so compelling that you'll want to go there. Maybe one of the people who owns a piece of land will rent it out to Nike, and Nike will be selling you virtual running shoes on that land. And if you come up with something really exciting and lots of people come to your land and buy stuff, then your land is worth something. And so Sandbox is already super achieved in its land offering. And it's going to be fabulous in its second offering, which is games. And the funny thing is, the great thing is, the games haven't launched yet. You're getting in beforehand. This is so exciting. So I love Sandbox. And it could go 10x to 25x in a very short period of time, especially when the games are launched. But I'm looking for 100x from all 6 of them, 100x. Now, you're not going to get it tomorrow, but heck, I don't mind if I have to wait a year or two. Now, as soon as you hear that, you say, oh, forget Raymond, a year or two? Heck, I want to go with some of the other guys that offer me 100x in a month. Yeah, go ahead. Those are slimy people. No one's gonna honestly tell you about a coin that's going to give you 100x in a month. So if you want to jump in, out, I think you'll get whipped to death. So I want to tell you coins that you invest in them and then you go to sleep and you give them the chance to do their magic. The next one is hard to pronounce. Chiliz, 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 or Chiliz if you're an American. And its call letters are CHZ or CHZ. And it has bought one of the largest parcels of land in the Sandbox. Remember, I just talked to you about Sandbox? They bought 576 parcels of land in the Sandbox, and they plan to do all kinds of exciting things in the Sandbox. And so this is like a play on both. Chiliz is a play both on Chiliz and on Sandbox. That's why I like it. And it has a 3 billion market cap. Seems a bit safe to me. The next one is My Neighbor Alice. I love My Neighbor Alice. Its call letters are Alice, ALICE, has a 3 billion market cap, and I really like it. I've talked about it in other videos. And Axie Infinity, AXIE space Infinity. Its call letters are AXS, and it has 9 billion market cap. It is the largest coin in the metaverse, the very largest one. And that means it deserves to be largest because it's doing really good work. So of all of the coins in the metaverse, Axie Infinity might be your safest because it's already proven itself. It's already a leader. It's already doing enough work that lots of people are investing in it, up to $9 billion. On the other hand, you might not want to pick someone that's already gone up so much. You want to pick some of the others. So there's 2 ways to look at it. Finally, Decentraland, and it's spelt only with 1 L, Decentral and. So it's Decentral and its call letters are MANA, 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 and it's at 5 billion. So a lot of people are liking Decentraland. My suggestion is, no, I'm not going to tell you my suggestion. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. I own 1, 2, 3, 4 of those 6. I'm not going to tell you which ones because I don't want you to jump on the coins that I buy. This is just entertainment and education. But I've already purchased 4 of those 6, and I'll be adding to my holdings, and I'll be just putting on the side and ignoring it because the metaverse has just started. Imagine if in the 1980s, you bought an internet stock. Somebody said Google, and you said, Google, that's a funny name. Or Yahoo, gee, that's a funny name. Or Microsoft, gee, that's a funny name. What's Microsoft mean? Or Apple, that's nice. What's an apple? I can't turn it off. There we go. So if you had bought those stocks for basically pennies, they're worth thousands of dollars now. The whole company was worth maybe hundreds of dollars back then, and now it's worth billions of dollars. So you have to give it time. You don't buy Apple and sell it 2 days later and then buy it back a day later and then sell it 3 days later. Maybe in the stock market, things move a little slower, but not in crypto. They move really, really quickly. But the internet has had its day. It's come, and it's still growing, of course, but it's not at the very beginning. And Bitcoin is not at the very beginning. But Metaverse is right at the very beginning. and buy a selection of powerful coins in the metaverse and then go to sleep. And you might wake up when it's 100 times, 100 times. That means if you put $5,000 into a particular coin, maybe in a year or 2 years or 3 years, 100 times is 500,000. You put in 5,000, it could be worth $500,000. No buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. No, just hold it. And in the metaverse, it's called HODL, HODL, HODL. One of the very first people who knew a lot about crypto wanted to say that you should just hold your investment, but he mistyped it. Instead of HOLD, he mistyped it as HODL, HODL. And everyone thought he was so wise that they all use it. And so now everyone talks about hodling, HODL, just buy and HODL. So Enjin, Sandbox, Chili's, My Neighbor Alice, Axie Infinity, and Decentraland. The initials ENJ, Sand, CHZ or Z, Alice, AXS, and Mana. And they have market caps in the $500 million to $9 billion range. If they have less than $500 million, might be a little risky. And if they have more than 9 billion, maybe you've already missed it. I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor. I just buy and go to sleep for a year. And when I wake up, it'll have done its magic and I'll be a happy and hopefully very, very wealthy man. I am signing off. The Meta Man is signing off.